Greetings, my friend. Welcome back to episode 21 of an unexpected journey with me, Zenzul, as always. With our where's a balloon come from? Yeah, with our intrepid, mogged up. Yes, we've transmogged our worgen, Zenzul, now level 30. There's a little bit of a celebration. That is not my balloon. Yeah, so it's looking cool. Yeah, he's got a bit of Legion gear going on, all nicely colour coded and stuff. Makes me feel a lot better about him. Have a little sniffer. Yeah, you do that, my friend. Right. So anyway, where we left off last time, we were in Duskwood. Yes, we'd finished our little journeys in Kalimdor. We'd gone to what was it, Stormwind, and yeah, this is the place I decided we were gonna do some adventuring next. So okay, so I hope you enjoyed episode 20. I know it was an extended version, slurp of tea, an hour long. So if you enjoyed that, I really hope you did. I'm sure some of you just watched it in increments of about 10 minutes, especially the first 20 minutes, which were a little bit, yeah. Anyway, here's what it is. So onwards and upwards onto episode 21. So we're in Duskwood. We were just about to pick this quest up here last time. We got quite a few other quests to do in Duskwood also. So we'll try and get those all completed. Okay, right. So let's pick this one up. Bones that walk. There's even a foul undead left to deal with, Zenzul. Tranquil Gardens. Oh, I remember that. Cemetery further south of town is a place you don't want to be caught in at night. The bones that rise from the ground there are cunning enough to remember how to swing an axe or cast a spell. I shouldn't need to explain how dangerous it makes them. Proceed with caution. Remember the people of Darkshire that will suffer if you falter. Okay. Oh, cool. We get another. Oh, we get an actual guardian druid ring. Good. That's excellent. We can certainly use that. Better than the intellect one I've got on because I had no other choice. Right. So what we want to do, kill 5 skeletal warriors and 5 mages. We can do that. Where does that leave us on the map? Okay, let's go and do that. What we're going to do, we're going to go round clockwise and do these, and then end up in Ravenhill and do these. I think that's what we'll do. Looks like the logical thing. So onwards and upwards. Yes. Right. Boy. I find it very hard. If you've seen any of these, if you've seen all 20 of these, then let me know below. I'd love to know if you actually sat there and watched all 20. Don't have to say much. Just say I have, and I swear to God that you deserve a medal. Not because I think this is crap, but I don't know anyone would sit there and want to listen to me that long. Okay, here's Blind Mary. This is an old quest. Hi, Blind Mary. Ghost hair thread. Oh, please don't look at me. I tore out these eyes with my own hands, but I can still feel your gaze. Oh dear, it's a bit harsh, isn't it? It's not all that bad, love. I'll give her a comb anyway. No, take it. Take the comb away from me. I'm a monster and no one will ever think me lovely again. Why, yes, I used to own a looking glass. The insane ghoul. Look at this dude. He carries the looking glass also. He is insane. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay. That actually proper made me laugh. That's the sort of humour I have. Very, very, very English. Very dry. Okay. The looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the instant after that happened. I discarded it behind the barn. Okay, retrieve Mary's looking glass from the insane ghoul. Okay, where's the insane ghoul then? Let's run wild, shall we? Boom. Damn, I should have picked up profs. Thing is, well, I don't know actually. I suppose it does scale with where you are. If you were doing Elwyn Forest, it would just be all like copper and stuff, right? Huh. 37, alright mate. Right. Okay. What are we looking for? Here's the insane ghoul in here. Right. Let's do him. Oh shit, forgot how to charge. Okay, good stuff. Right. We got these skellies to kill, haven't we, here? Oh, cool, I reckon we'd be able to pull what? 3, 4 at a time? Oh, look at that. Got charge. Whoop. Do whoop. Yeah, sorry. I've changed my buttons around a bit. Get them ones. Look at this. Look, watch this. Boom! Yeah, lovely. If you have watched the series, you know full well that I've been moaning about not having charge since probably level 1. Yeah. Not one to labour a point, of course. So can you get a skeletal warrior over there through the tree? Coolio. Die! Die, Swinehund! Oh, okay. How many more of these dudes? We've got to kill 2 more mages. One more mage. Good stuff. Right. Excellent. That's that lot done. Right, so we got to go and find this one here in the dark corner. So search the rotting orchard for the torn journal page. If you're that serious about this, I'll help you. There are only a few places that these horrible nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling the forest. Okay, we're going to do that one. This is the original worgen, guys, isn't it? The nightbane. Do I have to kill any of these? Roland's Doom. Oh. I don't remember. Do I remember this place? I remember it be called Roland's Doom. I used to hang out here quite a lot because I used to do a lot of mining back in the day. So I used to go through all these hills with gatherer on. Oh, if you it's just a quick plug really. If you haven't seen it, I've just put up well, it was a few days ago now, 4 or 5 days ago. I put up a add-ons guide for if you're interested in any of the add-ons. There's a link below to the video. There's a link. There's a link. Oh, where did he come from? There's a link down below for the video if you're interested in any of the add-ons that I've got or I use primarily for PvP, but obviously I'm still using them now. Check that out. Pretty good video. Just goes through everything I use, and yeah, as I say, there's links to downloading it for yourself. Okay, where's this journal? In the old days, things used to be in places like this. Oh, it brings back memories coming to places like this. These old art assets. Okay. Alright, so the journal is over here. In the barn, is it? Is it in the barn? Let's go inside and have a look. Ah, there it is. Looks like someone's been in here before us. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have to kill shadow weavers. Not many of them around there. Move that there. Okay, there's one. Got some wow here. Not me eyeball though. Yeah, I remember spending many hours of my life here in this area, killing these bad boys. I think the good thing about the still keep banging on about the old days like I'm some kind of geezer from the war, you know what I mean? It's just that I liked the world better then. I know you can't just sort of go, oh well, you know. I suppose classic would go to some degree of alleviating that want to play the original game, but I don't think it'll. You know, it's you're not the same. You know what I mean? I'm not 15 years younger, so I think it will alleviate to some to some level, but obviously not 100%. But I don't know, because every time you pull something, let me try and articulate it as well as I can. Every time you pulled up something, you really didn't know what they were going to drop, you know, because obviously everything was relevant to you as you were leveling. So if you could possibly find something cool, you know, like an epic would drop or something like that, but not even an epic because they were quite rare, and you know, a lot of the epics weren't that great. I smell jerking anyway. Yeah, so it wasn't even that, but it was just, you know, that you felt like you were in a proper adventurer. You know, the world felt so big because it was so big. Obviously, you had two continents of exploration to do, and everything was new, and a lot of it was a load of old rubbish because they hadn't finished certain quests, or some quests were broken and stuff like that. But the game felt alive, and what I'm trying to sort of say is that I miss that. I miss that kind of even if it's a green sword or something, nothing ever drops. But I got that. I got some melon juice. That's what I received since we've been running this today. Ah, okay, we've got to kill this corpse weed, have we? Yeah, and you know, it doesn't feel like that anymore. Don't get excited about anything that's gonna drop, and that's a shame, because obviously it was exciting when you were adventuring around. I suppose the game's kind of moved away from that now. It's more about dungeons and battlegrounds or arenas or whatever, and raiding and stuff like this. As you know, out in the world is being out in the world, which is what really is the whole game should be about. It isn't about that anymore, is it? It's kind of pushed to the side. Alright, okay. Oh, hello. Is that it? Have I done it? Looks like it. Right, okay. So we can go and do a hand into our little fellas here that were just on the corner of the road to Stranglethorn. Then we got no. Actually, let's go and kill those. Let's go and kill those ogres first, because I'm sure they gave the quest out. Those chaps for the ogres, and we'll do that, and then go back and see them. And then I'm sure they'll probably have a few more quests we got to do. Volgal Ogre Mound. Jesus, I remember this. I remember this place. Huh. Let's see how many we can pull. Let's see how many pull. Let's go nutty. Let's go nuts. Right. Put basking on though. Oh, iron fur, boom. It's over the first time I've ever got to use it. Sweet. Alright, nice. Okay, how many more of these dudes we got to kill? Three? Can we get four? No. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you miss about the old game, if indeed you do miss the old game, or what you're looking forward to come the come classic. Do you know what though? I was thinking about this the other day. I wish they hadn't brought it up at BlizzCon last November. I wish they just hadn't said anything. I know. I guess they kind of had to, because they wanted to get people's feedback on what's going on. If you don't know what Classic is, yeah, I'm sure most people do. But if you're, someone that doesn't know what Classic is, what it is basically Blizzard are going to they've managed to get the original code from somewhere, or found a working build of the game from 2004, and endeavouring to bring out classic servers, so you can go back and play the original game as it was, which is all well and good. But the caveat for that is that people let's have a little bit of a break here. People want different builds of it. They want, obviously it started at 1.0. But people want 1.4 when Battlegrounds were introduced, or 1.6 when this was introduced, and quality of life issues and stuff like that. And of course then it moves away from being the original game. And also you have this thing of where does it end? Does it stay at 1.0 forever, or does it go through, I think it was 14, 15 or 16 patches, 1.1 to 1.14, 15 or whatever, I can't remember now, a long time ago. And then does it go on to the Burning Crusade, and then the Wrath of the Lich King? Where does it end? And then do you have it on like a constant loop? So you have one that's 1.8, then they release another one that starts at 1.1 again, and that kind of thing. But then your character is obviously always, I don't know. It never really feels like your character, does it? Because if you're starting at level 1 to 60 in the original game, that would take you bloody ages. I'd say it took me months to get to level 60. So obviously, then you have all these things come into play where people are sort of moaning about this and moaning about that, and they kind of opened a can of worms, really. But I don't know which way they're going it. I hope they release the original game as it was, but then I think, oh well, PvP. But then I'm thinking, well, I wouldn't play it for PvP, because when I originally got this game, I was playing Guild Wars 2, I think, and I was also playing what was that other one I was playing? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, I was playing something else before it. And yeah, so I was playing those, and I just enjoy. I didn't really do any PvP. I wasn't really that PvP orientated. It was only later on that I started to really like the PvP. Maybe when the battlegrounds came out. Really, I did quite a lot of ganking and stuff like that, and going across roads and Taran Mill and stuff like that. South Shore, did all that back in the day, but it was so laggy. It was such a ball ache. It was the smaller scale PvP was better. And then when they started doing instance PvP, that was it. I was like, whoa, this is my thing. This is what I enjoy doing. So yeah. And so of course the original game didn't have battlegrounds. I think it was AB and can't remember what came out first. Was it AB or Warsong? Something like 1.4, 1.5. So that's like 5-6 months after release. Might have even been later than that. I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, that was all good, but you kind of think, well, I think to myself, why do I want to play Classic? Why do I want to play fundamentally? Why would I stop playing live and go and play Classic? One reason now is because it might be interesting for people to see that are interested in my channel, so I might go and do a bit of that, because obviously leveling in those days was, as I said, took you months. But that's what I'm into Classic for. I want to see the original world as it was and try and get back some of that kind of nostalgia that I enjoyed. And I didn't enjoy the PvP, so I would probably just go and level, and just maybe when I feel pissed off with Battlegrounds or this or that, or just want a break or whatever, just go and level my characters, and be level 45 forever and not really care about it. So I think that's probably what I'm in for it for. I'm certainly not going to go back and go, oh yeah, great PvP then. PvP was awesome then. It really wasn't. Okay, anyway, so let's onwards and upwards. A curse we cannot lift. What do we do here? What we do here is not a cure. The transformation cannot be removed once and for us. It's about our race. It's quite interesting. The mind can be restored through alchemy if enough is left intact. This worgen you've encountered sounds like he's fighting to stay aware, Zenzul. We've got to find him. If he's fled to Jorgen's stead, search Adalstead. Okay. Inject him with this ampule to tranquilise him. You'll need to get quite close. Okay, we can do that. We can find one of our brethren who's obviously lost the plot. Ray gone bye-bye. Right, so we're just going to do this one. Go and do this one, and then this one. Alright, sweet, man. Sweet. So we'll go to Adalstead. Adalstead. And find one of our little worgen brethren. Lurking worgen. Captured. Where's he lurking? In here? Is he lurking here? We've got to show ourselves. There he is. There he is. Alright. So I guess we've got to kick his head in first, do we? Inject worgen. Alright, we've got to be, yeah. He's got to be weakened to use it. Get his health down. Now we should be able to do it. Come on. There we go. The worgen stares and hesitates, and then disappears. Yeah, so really kind of like this transmog I've gone for. Due to the fact there isn't a hell of a lot you can choose from, so I've gone for the foul look. Yes, so it looks better than what he did. I hate looking crap in my characters. Yeah, you get a better picture of him there. Some of the bits are a little bit off colour due to the fact that's all I can pick from. And the maces, I haven't really got a lot of. I've got some good maces, but higher level maces, which I can't again pick from at the moment. Right, so what should we be doing here? We're killing these black bears, getting the black bear brains. Black bear brains, black bear brains. This one? Are you a black bear? Black bear? There we are. Yeah, so I'm thinking of making these slightly longer. This one will be slightly longer today. I don't even know how long I've been on. But yeah. Let me know what you think, if you'd like longer episodes of this, or whether the 20 minutes or so that I was doing them at is reasonable. If you're all concerned. Two bears, two bear brains. Oh man, that's not good if they're not dropping many. Huh. Westfall. Westfall. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think a reason I didn't want to go to Westfall was because for me it's changed too much. I know last episode when we were deciding which zone to do next, I was contemplating doing Westfall, but it's not the reason I wanted to do Darkshire or Darkshire. This place was because it hasn't really changed much. Not that I know where everything is, because God, I can't remember any of these bloody quests. But I had the Blind Mary one. I can remember that. And grave robbers. Oh yeah, I remember them dudes. Yeah, because I don't like. I've said it before in previous videos. I don't really like what they did with the world. Maybe it's just because I'm an old player. And I kind of like the places that still look the same. Maybe it's a little bit boring, but it's what it is. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so if you went and picked up like leather working and or a gathering leather and or herbs, everything would be so. Say you were in Tenaris. And you're doing it. I suppose it would be relevant level to a point, wouldn't it? No, I was just thinking out loud. I was just wondering whether, like, you could be level 60. Oh, you can do that now. Actually, I'm thinking. Yeah. So if you were like level 60 and you wanted to do herbalism, everything you could pick up everything in that zone. Say like. Even if you're level 1 in herbalism, but you're level 60 as in character, you could go to a level 6. You could go to a zone and pick up that stuff, can't you? Because obviously I've not ever done that. Everything's always been that's how long ago it's been since I leveled. Even my monk, I think my monk I boosted. I never leveled him, so I haven't really leveled since Cataclysm. Oh, all these dudes going. Still, where are these bloody bears? Why are we not nicking my bears? Because they're bloody rares. They're rares bears. They're so rares, I can't find any bears. Yeah. Yeah, so as I say, so if you're at level 1 herbalism, I could go and pick it up in Stormwind, and it'll be relevant to my level, wouldn't it? So I'd be able to pick, so I'm in level 40 or something, I'd be able to pick from level 1 in that zone. I wouldn't necessarily have to go all the way back like you used to in the old days and go to Elwyn Forest and start picking up copper ore or Peace bloom. Silver leaf. Jesus Christ, I've done that enough times. I wonder if there's any over the road here. Ah, there is. God, they bloody spawn slowly, don't they? You should really point that out on the map that you can go down here as well. Yay. Yeah, so as I said, please let me know down below what you think about what I was talking about earlier. And yeah, after this zone we're going to go to Stranglethorn Vale. So that's on the list. This is a little bit... The reason I went here is because I liked this zone and I liked the music and stuff. So that's kind of why I love my music, and the music in the original music in the game is brilliant. Hey, we got some boots. Bear in mind, really. Ha ha ha! Blizzard, you are funny, right? Put our new sandals on, sweet. Oh God, I've got to mog them though. Oh, that's the thing, getting all this stuff. A curse we cannot lift. You've got him. No time to lose, and we're prepared to administer the serum straight away. Good. Cry for the moon. I'm hopeful, but let's remain professional. It's business as usual for this one. Just as no intent to this, please just stand back and watch from a safe distance. Alright, we can do that. Master Harris Guillotine. What are they going to do then? They're going to cut his head off? Oh, little fella. Oh, it's kicking off, eh? You brought the worgen to Dustwood. You led the Dark Riders to my farm and hid while they murdered my... Oh dear. Every speck of suffering in my life is your pathetic fault. I should kill you. Letting him go is the only thing that's going to separate you from the beast now, my friend. You've got a lot to make up for, Jitters. I won't give you the easy way out. Huh. Okay. Sven Jorgen. The fate of Morbent Fell. Morbent Fell. That rings a bell. That rhymes. Morbent Fell rings a bell. Before I was lost to the woods, the last thing I remember is Morbent Fell. He was a vile necromancer, and the reason this land swarms with so many vile undead. What a great name, Morbent Fell. I asked an adventurer to help me put an end to him. I thought they did, but Sister Elsington tells me the land still crawls with ghouls. Search Fallen Row for signs of Morbent Fell. I remember Morbent Fell. I'm sure I killed Morbent Fell more than once. Well, let's go for this. Even though I'm not going to use either. Might be a nice mog or something. Cry for the moon. Success finally. I can't thank you enough. Our new friend may be in need of some help. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we've got another quest over here. Level 31 now.
I got a bad feeling.
Yeah. Right. The cries of the dead. Can you hear them, Zenzul? There's so many of them. They wander grey, shuffling across the cold ground in rotten limbs. Kill 20 ghouls of any kind. Just anyone. Just anyone. Alright. So what we'd do, I think that what we'll do, we're going to hand in these quests back at this place, wherever it's called, Duskwood. Darkshire. We're in Duskwood, Zen. Yeah, so Duskwood. We've done none of the chapters yet. Jesus, seems like we've been here for ages. Probably like Darkshire, Darkshire, Duskwood, Darkshire, Duskwood, Darkshire, Darkwood. Jesus, confusing. So many places. Dark dusk. Dusk dark. Ignore me, I'm rambling. Well, so I do these hands in and see if we pick up anything cool. I'll get rid of all this crap as well. Yeah, I've got some nice gear now. I'll pick up a tabard maybe. It's gold though, isn't it? Spensiarv. Yeah, so if you don't know that this character's on a completely new server away from all my other characters, so who's this? What, I'm handing this one here? This one was about, I think this was about the little gnome fella, the insane ghoul. I show Cog the beginnings of our Starview machine. Okay, looks like a mithril ore to me. Key. Right, classy glass. Now there's just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. There's an ogre by the name of Zenzul. Kill him, basically. Get some nice gloves. And a nice ring if we want it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Can someone buy my crap? I'll tell you what, I'll sell my own crap to myself. I love the way I charge myself for my own crap. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. What's that? Oh, there's keybobs. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Alright. Let's get off me, man. And this one here. The Rotten Orchard, you perform well against the Shadow Weavers, Zenzul. But even now, years after the first roll, there seems to be so many replaced ones. Yeah, well, they never seem to go anywhere, do they? Vile and tainted. Your previous accomplishments have convinced me that you're ready to take on the toughest worgen-infested woods. Kill 8 Nightbane Vile Fangs and 8 Mybound. Poor Nightbane. I've been killing them for years, man. Alright. So we're just going to hand this one in here. Hello, mate. Clark Roger Daltrey.
What can I do for you?
Torn Journal. Roland's Doom. This isn't all of it. You should let it go. The only place left to look is Roland's Doom. That's the mine south of town. Search Roland's Doom for the remaining pages of Stavland's journal. And we get a nice belt. Ooh, there's a nice belt.
Safe travel.
Okay. Right, so this is the main queue, I think, here. This one. So we'll leave off where we started with this character here. So there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed episode 21 of An Unexpected Journey. It's been great fun as always, and yeah, thanks for sitting there listening to ramble on about complete rubbish. It just leaves me to say you have a cracking day, cracking Sunday, or whatever day is you're watching this, and I'll catch you later. Take care now. Bye bye.